Hi, I'm Marianne Connolly, Executive Editor of Awesome Women Magazine. I'm here with Gigi Bryant. And we just wanted to talk to you a little bit more for our web interview about this room that we're sitting in. We had talked about it for the magazine and we didn't get a chance to include it. So surrounded by beautiful photos and things that inspire you. So I wanted to sort of just talk to you a little bit about what the inspiration was in some of the photos here.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I'm just so honored to be in the family August issue because family is very important to me, which brings me to this room. We have pictures of Muhammad Ali up on the wall, which is one of my favorites because I just think that he's so incredibly talented in the things that he does. And the will to live, as you can see, it's still in him, and that's very special. And I think it started at an early age, as it did with me, the will to live through everything that was going on with you, that you knew that no matter what you were looking at, there was a possibility for it to get greater. I have pictures of my granddaughters on the wall. I have pictures of my husband and my family, and I have a very special picture on the wall that my brother drew for me. And when they were giving me the things in his box on the day of his execution, they actually gave me that photo that was in there because he wanted me to have it. Wow. So, since everything in the room is particularly black and white, I just hung it up on the wall, and it's just very special. And this is where we watch TV, and people come up, and we just kind of gather and talk and eat.
The other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about is your children and your grandchildren, because we had a lot of photos we're going to have on the web, hopefully, as well. But I had made the mistake of thinking that you had 3 children. Well, I was correct. You have 3 children of your own, plus Sam has 2.
Right.
So together you have 5.
Exactly.
And can you tell us their ages, where they live, and the grandchildren?
I
Just
sure
a little
can.
background.
I should start with the grandchildren first, but I won't.
Because they're more important.
Because they're more important. So I'll start with the children. The oldest is Jason, and he's 38, and he has 1 son. His name is Owen, and they live in Philadelphia, he and his wife. We have Chantel, who's 36, who just had our newest grandson named Ben, and they live in San Antonio, her and her husband. And then we have Vernon and Pamela, who have the wonderful twins, Carmen and Sanaya, who we kept for 8 days as an anniversary gift to them. We keep the kids for 7 consecutive days.
Whoa.
And they can do whatever they want to do, and then we'll, take care of them, and then they can come back and pick them up. That's our anniversary gift. And then Aaron, who is 20, who's at ACC. I'm sorry, ACC, UTSA.
Right.
And he's a sophomore there. And then Marcus, my oldest son by birth, and his wife Raquel, and they have Merrick, and he's one years old.
Is Marcus the former NFL
football
player? Okay, because I learned about him before.
Yeah.
And he played for what team?
He played for the Packers, the Bengals, and the Falcons.
Whoa.
And he played 6.5 years in the NFL.
What was his position?
Linebacker and special teams.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And you had a really funny story that you told us once at Meeting Mavens. I'm not sure you can give us just like a really quick version, but
I'll give you a quick version. Based on my life and who I've become, and my prayer life is very important to me. Marcus came to me when he was 7. He wanted to play in the NFL. He weighed about 70 pounds. And in my mind, I thought, gosh, he's going to be the cutest little water boy they've ever seen. But I know that the water boy gets the Super Bowl ring just like the players, so I wasn't that concerned with it. So I was very excited by that. But he ended up focusing on math and science and reading and how to read his contracts and do his calculations. And he ended up in the NFL. He played college for Mac Brown. He was Mac Brown's first recruit.
Wow.
And then didn't start in college, and then went to the NFL for a really healthy, very good career.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you went to an NFL mom's convention or something?
I did. They thought I was his girlfriend.
I love
And
that.
I told one of the young boys, I said, who do you think I am, Mrs. Robinson? And he kind of looked at me like, who is Mrs. Robinson? Then I knew that he didn't know how old I was. So
That's awesome,
yeah.
Gigi. Well, of course.
Yeah,
you don't
it was
look a
fun.
day anywhere close to
Oh,
it.
thank you.
So
Yes.
let's talk about Mount Sinai and September 30th, right?
Yes, September 30th, Mount Sinai Christian Academy. We're going to have a golf tournament at Spicewood Balconies.
Great.
And it's going to benefit the education fund of our Christian Academy. My husband and I are both on the board, and it's part of our church, Mount Sinai Church. And we just use the money to give them the teachers scholarships, some of the parents scholarships, and to buy educational goods that they need.
Wonderful.
And we're looking for 144 players.
Great.
It's very reasonable to play in, and they'll have lunch, breakfast, and bunches and bunches of prizes.
Great. Well, we want to be there, but our anniversary is
I
next that day,
know, I
so
know.
we want to promote it as much as we can on the web, and we're going to make sure we put a little plug
Excellent.
on there too, especially on our
Thank you.
newsletter. Well,
Thank
thank you, Gigi, for everything that you did for us, and opening your heart, opening your life, and opening your story to all of our readers. And I'm just so thrilled you said yes. And I hope you
Thank
enjoy
you.
being you are the most fashionable cover girl we've had in a long time. So when you see it around town, I think everybody's going to think, you know, you're a model. So
Oh,
it was
thank you,
really,
thank
really
you.
fun. I hope you like it.
Well, I will love it, and the reason I will is because you've given me an opportunity to talk about a part of my life when I couldn't take care of myself, but I feel that God brought me through, and I want everyone to know that there will be chances in your life when it's really, really tough, and whatever you're looking at will be so dark and seem so dim, that there's always a way to pick yourself up, encourage yourself, and make it through. So, thank you.